don't even know what to call it. I don't know what it's called, but we're doing potatoes and cheese. So I was prepping earlier, so I already shredded my cheese. I can't tell you how much cheese this is because I don't know. You're probably already familiar. If you're not, I measure with vibes. This felt fine. So this is what we're doing. I have a mixture of cheddar and some German cheese. I don't know what it's called. It's got the word butter in it, and it was slightly soft like mozzarella, so I picked it. Yeah, okay. I hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while. I feel like we can have, I'm trying to be more consistent with this, and so I was thinking that I need to like make a schedule for myself. And so I'm shooting for Wednesdays. We're gonna see how that goes. I'm getting a call. This is my sister called. I had to take my niece to the library for some school event. Anyways, what's it saying? I'm shooting for Wednesdays. Anyways, so I pre-shredded cheese. You can choose whatever cheese you want, but I'm just doing this one. And I also, before I left to go take her, I pre-boiled my potatoes. So you're gonna want to do that. I will say, so I really like my stove. But I will say what I don't like is that it seems like when there's too much moisture in the air, it won't ignite. It just clicks all the time. Which is why I put my cap over there instead of over here. Anyways, can you even see this? Also, my countertop, my butcher block countertop, I love it in theory. I mean, I still like it. It just like, it stains really fast. Yeah, I don't know. I need to look at like how to really take care of it. Can you see? Oh, it's so heavy. My potatoes. I've got many potatoes, and I didn't skin them either. You can skin yours if you want. I don't care about the skin, and also all the nutrition and like fruits and vegetables is always in the skin, so I just eat them. I make a habit of eating them even if there's really nothing in potato skins. I'm gonna eat it anyways. It's just a good habit to have, I think. And I personally don't develop habits very easily, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna strain it. Here we go. In a bowl. Banana mash. Oh, so done. That's great. Now, as I'm going through this, I think I'll probably, just like the first video, I'll put in the description the recipe. To the best of my abilities anyways. I'm kind of winging this, so I actually don't know how much of things I'm going to put in here yet. And we're going with fives. And since we're cooking, not baking, we have way more leniency. Ooh, sorry. I hope that noise doesn't bother you too much. These little skins. Kind of hungry, but not really for this. Strain the rest of this. I'm just gonna reuse my pot here. And we need to fill it with oil because we're gonna be frying it. Do I want to use my pot? Yes, I want to use my pot. I was trying to think, do I want to use my pot or do I want to use like a pan? And I'm gonna use a pot. I'm gonna use this. I think it's technically a Dutch oven, but whatever. I'm gonna use a pot because I think I can control the splatter a bit better than a pan. At least I feel like that makes sense. I feel like that makes sense. Okay, so, you know, I have this, perfect. I usually only have olive oil, coconut oil, and I'll have some like weird oils that are not meant for frying. But my niece a while ago, on one of those days when she like bakes and stuff, guess when anyone does that, they do it here. Anyways, I have vegetable oil because she left it here. So that's awesome. I'll use it for this. I wonder if I don't know how much I put. I just put the rest of it. The whole point of the oil is that we're gonna fry our potato things at the end. So we'll just put that there. That's enough. We'll call that a day. Put that over there. I might need more oil. If I do, I'll mix in my olive oil. That's fine. I don't care. We need to mush. No, I don't. Use this. Why not? Yeah, this is fine. If you have a potato masher, I wonder if I have a potato masher, actually. I might have one. That's hilarious. I have a potato masher. Is it really that much better than just forking it with this? You know what? It is better. I don't think I've ever used this thing, actually. Okay, so I hope, I didn't even think about it. I was thinking about a plastic wrap, and I was like, I didn't think about it until just now. And I was like, oh my gosh, do I have plastic wrap? And there's a possibility that I don't. Oops. Okay, so I am gonna use this again. This is pretty good. It's pretty mushy. It's pretty dry. It is pretty mushy. No, okay. This is good enough. No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, so potato masher and salad fork thing. I think that's what this is. We'll do the job. I mean, I'm sure there are much better ways to do this. But this is the way that I'm doing it today. And that's good enough for me. Okay. So, I think I need an egg. Let's do 2. So, I don't know about you. Have you been having a hard time getting eggs? I had like once. It was one time. And, I wouldn't even call it an issue because I wasn't even looking for eggs. I already had them. I just happened to be walking down the aisle and I saw that there were no eggs left. And I was like, wow, that's, I'd never seen that before. But other than that, and that was like one time, I hadn't had an issue with getting eggs. Not to say that that's not a real thing, but I'm just saying in my experience. I'm also seeing that they're pretty much the same price. Everyone was talking about how egg prices have skyrocketed, and I'm unaware. With that being said, however, the eggs I get have always been kind of expensive, between like $7 to $11 depending on the brand, and it all kind of stayed that way. So I guess if you were always spending a lot of money on eggs, you didn't notice. But that is, how to say, that is not a real problem. I'm not saying that. But I don't know, do you remember, man, when was it? Maybe it was like 2022 or 2021. There was that like cream cheese shortage. Did you hear about that? I heard about it. And everyone was like, there's no cream cheese. But I had never not seen there not be cream cheese. I guess again, I'm not saying that that didn't happen. I'm just saying I didn't see it for myself. I read about it though. But yes, anyways. So I put 2 eggs in here. And now let's also season it. We'll use salt. garlic powder in there. It's also, I would say let's put onion powder in there, but I don't have any left apparently, so I need to go get some. And some paprika. And how about some cayenne? Because why not? That's fine. I was just thinking, I was like, oh, you know, I'm going to be like using my hands, so I really want like cayenne on my fingers, but it's fine. How much salt am I putting in? I don't know. I don't know. Garlic powder. I don't know. And paprika. Yeah, that's fine. And cayenne. Just a little bit. That's good. That's fine. Okay. So this is gonna get like, whew. It smells good. You could eat it like this if you wanted to. I'm not gonna, but you can. Oh yeah, so it was my birthday. That's fun. It was my birthday on Friday, the 21st. And the weather was so icky. I hated it. So I'm not a big fan of the summertime. I don't like being hot. I love the idea of the sun. I like looking at the sun. I love what it does, but I don't like to be in it. I have never been a big fan of that. And it could be that I just don't do well in the heat. I've always had a hard time, even as a small child. If I was out in the sun too long, I'd pass out. And so I'm sure it was like it was a learned behavior subconsciously on my end to avoid the sun. But I tan really, really easily and really, really fast. And I've never really liked it. I get so dark, like I get like jungle Asian. You know, I've had some people, okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit. I don't think, maybe they didn't mean it. I don't quite get as dark as like Cambodians, you know, but damn, it feels like it, you know. I guess I don't get that dark, but I get pretty dark, and it's not my favorite for me personally. But in the last like 7 years or so, I've been trying to come to terms with that and like embracing my dark skin, I guess. Which I know some of you that are watching this are probably like, oh my gosh, you think she's dark. But you know, for Asians, I get pretty tanned. And so, yeah. What was I talking about that? The heat, I don't like it. Anyways, my birthday was on Friday. I don't like the heat, but I don't like the rain either. Oh. Need flour. You can use whatever flour you want. I'm just using this because I haven't used it in a while. Anyways, I don't like the heat. I don't like the rain. I dislike the rain more. And it was just so gross. It was disgusting. It was like just the worst ever. So I'm I'm not immune to seasonal depression. Well, maybe a little bit. But I definitely didn't want to do anything on my birthday because the weather was so bad. By the way, this is half a cup. I'm going to start with half a cup. I don't know how much flour I want to put in here, but the whole point is to turn the mashed potato into a dough. A potato, if you will. Now, I don't know how much flour I want to put into it to make it a potato, so I'm just going to go half a cup at a time. Which now that I say that, seems kind of high. Like, it seems fine to start with, but not to like consistently just put in. But you know, trial and error. And as we go through, this is a sloppy half cup, but I don't care. Yeah. So yeah, it was really rainy and gray. And for those of you that don't know, it's the Pacific Northwest, so it's always rainy and gray. Very similar to the UK over there. And so I didn't want to do anything. What did I even do? I think I went to dinner with my family. I had Peruvian food. I think that was Friday. That sounds right. Sounds right and probable. We're getting kind of clumpy. I think that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a little clumpy. Why am I still doing this? I should be using this. I should be using both. What am I doing? Ooh. Anyways, I had Peruvian food. Did I have Peruvian food? Yes, I had Peruvian food. I am kind of going through a Peruvian kick right now. It's kind of the only food I think about. And yeah, I'm actually thinking about what I want to have for dinner today. Because I don't know if I want this. I mean, this is not a meal. Let's get that clear. This is not a meal to me. It's not what I want. Which is saying a lot because I really like cheese and I love mashed potatoes. But it's not what I want. I also have to be a little more like aware of my calories. And I don't want all my calories just to come from cheese and potatoes. With that being said, what we're gonna do after I get this all mixed in is that we're gonna have it be a dough. We're gonna flatten it out. We're gonna flatten it out, and we're gonna add the cheese, and then we're just gonna like fold it over like a present, and then we're gonna fry it. That's the plan. And as I'm talking about it, I'm like thinking about like, do I want it to be flat or do I want it to be a ball? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands again. I washed my hands before this, but I'm gonna do it again. But we'll see. I'm gonna test it now. I mean, that's pretty decent, I think. That's not bad. I feel like maybe we don't need a whole half cup more of the flour. Although, for your guys' sake, I'll use a measuring cup. I wouldn't do that, but for your sake, I'm gonna do a fourth. Although that seems a little like much, but you know, whatever. Let's just try it. Let's just sprinkle it in. I'm trying to be more concise with you guys. I understand that not everyone is like me and measures and buys. And it's unreasonable to expect or think that anyone can replicate something without proper instructions and measurements. However, again, I'm just doing the best I can. See, I don't want it to be too floury, you know? Because I love potatoes as they are. We'll see. Also, as I'm looking at my pot of oil, I do think I'm gonna make more. Anyways, I have cheese to put in these things, but you could put in a meat if you want to, like a ground beef or something. I don't see why you couldn't do that. Although I would think about, well, it's fine. It's probably fine. I was just thinking like, oh, is anything gonna seep out? Possibly? I don't know. But maybe we can try that again later. Also, if you try this, please let me know, and let me know how it turns out and how your vibes went. We can try it again. Okay. You know, I was thinking I would need plastic wrap for the thing, but you know, I'm not gonna do it. I don't think I need it. I'm just gonna use my hands. Grip me, it's fine. I don't have a disease. It's okay. But I will keep the rest of this out. just in case. I'll leave it there. Okay. This is gonna need more oil. For sure. That's probably enough. I hope. Okay. Okay. Let's. Speaking of the whole ignition, you hear that? It'll go away with time, but it makes me nervous. I feel like it's almost like a bomb. That one's fine. I thought you should probably use this one. That one is also okay. I can't really reach that one anyways. This one it is. Okay. I'll use this. I'll keep it on low for now while I make the little balls. Or flats. I don't know. I don't know what you want to call it. Let's put these away. And by away, I mean over on the side. Okay. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I did not totally plan this through. So I'm thinking how I want to do this and where I want to put them. Let's do this. I will look over here. I'm behind you now. There, I have wax paper. That's perfect. That's fine. Use wax paper. I just need a place to put them. Really, I think that's what I'm thinking. That was the best I've ever done that. I feel good, guys. I feel good about it. Anyways, then I have my cheese. Let's just experiment. We're gonna test it out and just see how that goes. All right, but first. Okay, let's take some of our potato. Okay, all right, cool. Okay, it's still kind of sticky. It's still a little, what if I do this? There. Okay, maybe that's, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Now we have cheese. And then, okay, I feel like I already messed up. Okay. There's a strand of cheese there. Okay. Put that there. I'm making this little, can you see it, this little patty here? And I'm gonna take my flour again and just coat the top. Okay. And coat the bottom. Okay. I'm thinking, let's go with this. Oh, I'm getting a call. That was Alex. Okay, now we have bowling tomorrow. And then, okay, so two things. One, this is the shape I think we're gonna try. We're gonna go with this, because it's not gonna take too long to fry. Two, I think I made way too many potatoes. This, I think, is an unreasonable amount of potatoes. I don't know what I was thinking. This is crazy. This is gonna make like 1 million of those. And I just wanted to, okay. Let's see. I'm not super consistent, but again, we're here to do our best. That's all that people can ask for, right? Okay. Here we have this, okay. Now we take our cheese. Okay. And now I'm like smushing it together like this. Yes. Of course, this is totally normal. This is a normal thing to do to potatoes. Oh yeah, I forgot I did this to the last one. I don't know if that matters. It probably does a little bit. Oh my gosh, I think, whatever. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh man, this one is so sticky. I must not have gotten a lot of flour into this one. This one's gonna suck. Oh, this one sucks. This one totally sucks. Maybe I can save it. My hands are too sticky. I'm focused. Sorry. Ooh. That's probably okay. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe it's fine. I don't know. I feel like I'm not gonna make this video to be this whole thing. Okay. So this, I think, is great. That's fine. I'm gonna increase my heat. Oh, I should open up more windows because I don't want to turn on my vent. Because you won't be able to hear me. And, you know, I have such important stuff to say, obviously. So, I should open up my windows. I'm getting this potato off of me. Yes. Yep. That is working it out. Let's see, what else did I do for my birthday? I ran errands. I dropped off the miter saw my friend Jack let me borrow. That miter saw for my shoe cabinet and also for my walls, but I didn't get to my walls because now I'm second guessing myself. I don't know if I want to add molding anymore. I think I do, but I don't know where, so I'll just... Sweet. And so dropped that off. What else did I do? Stop by Nordstrom for tailoring items. Yeah, by the way, I've had some people ask me what I wanted for my birthday, and I hate telling you guys what I want for my birthday because I want crazy stuff, you guys. Like, I don't ask for normal things. Like, they're normal to me. You have to recognize things are a little abnormal over here in my life. What's that mean? It means a lot of people will ask for things like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. What do people ask for? A game. Yeah, a game, or like, I don't know what to say. What do people ask for on their birthdays? Oh yeah, I need to open up more windows. And I think I'll go open the door or the window over here too. As I'm trying to think, what do people ask for on their birthday? Here's a little potato. Testing. That's... Alright. I don't think you'd see it. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna just let that do its thing there. I feel like that's almost done already. Okay, now let's make it start. This is great. This is great. And some paper towels because it's oily. Nice. Oh. Woohoo. Okay. Maybe medium high. I don't know. I don't usually fry things either. I think the last time I fried something was I made like fish and chips, and that was okay. I'm only putting one in case it like bleh, you know. And so we'll see. But here's a little little nubbin. Ooh, it's hot. It's a hot nubbin. I mean, it's a potato ball. Ooh, 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 ah. Okay, it's not exploding. That's a good sign. So I'm gonna go ahead. Ow! It's hot. Don't touch it. I'm so stupid. It was an accident though. But it still hurts. Even when it's an accident. It hurts. I can't tell if you can see. I have a little tiny pot there. Okay. So, okay. Ooh, these are looking good, I think. This just depends on how crispy you want them, right? So this is all preference. Okay. Let's do the other one. And flip it over like that. Okay. Cool, cool. Ah! Anyways, I don't know what I want to cook dinner today. I kind of want like Peruvian ceviche, which is like a thing I've been eating a lot in the last couple of weeks. But I can't help it. It's just that's what I want. Or a poke bowl or sushi. I definitely don't want cheese and potatoes, that's for sure. Oh, there we go. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna do 4 of these on video anyways. I'll do more. Wow. Although I feel like maybe we should test it out first. We can test it together before I decide to make any more of these things. Look at that. Look how cute that is. Okay. I'm scared it's gonna splash on me. So yeah, I don't really fry a lot of things, so I'm like, ugh. But then I remembered as I was talking about, like, wait a minute, fish and chips were not the last thing that I fried. The little crab puffs, the crab rangoon. My nephew Alex really loves those. And so, ooh. So when I made those, I fried something. Which, by the way, crab. Ooh, that sounds good today. Ooh, man, I want Thai food now. I don't know what I want. Anyways, crab rangoons, they're expensive. It's like $9 or $10 for like 5 of them or something. It's a little expensive. But you know, after making them and frying them, they take forever to do. That's one of those things where I'm like, you know, it's kind of worth it. Just like juice. I don't know if you also went through that where it's like juicing was everything. It was all about juicing and what kind of juicer to get. And, I was definitely one of those people because I personally don't really eat my vegetables. Well, I do now, but I don't eat leafy greens. I never liked salad, and at the time, I wasn't really eating my vegetables at all. Like, a vegetable to me was corn and potatoes, which it technically is, but you know what I mean. And I knew that I was not getting enough nutrition in my diet because of it. So I was like, you know what, this whole juicing thing, I'm gonna do that. And so I bought the juicer. It was, I remember too, I got it from Macy's. The one that just closed down over here. It was by the brand Dash, which now that I'm thinking about it, Dash is still around, and it didn't occur to me that Dash makes those like really cute little miniature or lonely appliances for people that they sell at like Target and stuff. I actually have a Dash egg cooker. Oh my god, that's so funny. It's probably the same company. That's hilarious. I didn't think about that until now. Anyways, I bought the Dash juicer And I was like, oh my gosh, this is also when P90X like just came out. So if you didn't know how old I was, you probably have a better idea now. And so I was doing that, and I was drinking juice, and just the cleanup, oh my gosh, like, I know that if you had one of these things, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to turn off the oil now. My goodness, it sounds so easy in theory, and like on paper, you just talk about it. You're like, yeah, this isn't a fine, just clean it. But my goodness, and you can't soak it, you know. It's not one of those, you have to do it right away. And then so I was like, oh, you know what I'm gonna just like make a bunch of juice ahead of time. That'll be awesome. So smart. And so I reused these like gallon jugs, and I would make all this juice, and I'm like, cool, I'm so smart. Except it would take me a long time to get to these juices, and kale, which is mainly what I was drinking, the taste gets really bitter over time. So I was drinking it as much as I could at the time, and then I wouldn't even get halfway through it, and then you wouldn't be able to drink it anymore because it was so bitter, it was so bad. And so that didn't work out either. And so it was just like, by the way, I also went through this phase where, I guess it's the same phase, where I was like, oh my gosh, I got all this pulp, it's so much waste, I need the fiber. And so I was like trying to make food out of this like vegetable pulp, and it was gross. It was gross. Although I think I could try it again now that I'm older and wiser. I'm willing to give it a go again, but at the time it was not working out. Anyways, look at how cute these are. They kind of look like hash browns, and now, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I just make glorified hash browns, and I'm a little disappointed, but we'll see. Okay, I wonder if I can come out. I wish there was smell-o-vision. I hate ASMR. This is, it's, okay, let's see. Oh, oh, that's a nice cheese pull. That's probably from the, oh, that's buttery. Okay. I'm scared to eat it right now because it looks really hot. I'm gonna do it for you. It's hot. I think it needs salt. Which means it really does need salt because I don't need a lot of salt. Which means like, right to the average person, it probably tastes really bland, which is funny because you saw how much salt I added. Okay, let me just, yeah. Just like that, I'll just salt it like that. This is fine. You know what, I will say, it is almost like a smiley fry. I feel like this can be improved upon. Although this is still good. It's still good. Shoot. You know what? It gets better. You know, I think it really did need that onion powder that I don't have anymore. But if you like plain food, so good. Okay. So I'm doing this to see which one is less hot. Let's do this again. I'll go with the smaller one because I have to eat it by myself. I think this one. So then when you fry it, you can do it for as long as you want. Ooh. That's nice, I think. Oh, you know what? So I was like, the first one I opened, I was like, oh my god, it's like buttery, which doesn't make a lot of sense. But you know what? The German cheese that I chose did have the word butter in it. Does that mean anything? I think one of you is at least German. I know at least one of you is German. So maybe it's the same. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. It's hot, and I could stop eating it, but I told you I was hungry. This is not what I want to be eating. Now I'm just eating on camera. That's weird. That's weird behavior. That's how hungry I am. Alright, now it's hot. Okay. Anyways, I'm not gonna record and make a video of me doing all of these potatoes because that's crazy. Did I even finish my thought? I don't know. I think I've had at least 3 thoughts and topics that I talked about that I didn't even finish. Sorry. I'm gonna turn this back on, get this all situated, and go pick up my niece. Anyways, I hope you have a good day. I don't think I have anything else interesting to say. As if any of this was interesting. It wasn't.